My name is Alice and I'm 17 years old. My dream is to be a doctor and I'm studying very hard to achieve it. My parents are my main support. I get very good grades and I'm quite pretty, so I'm one of the most popular girls at school. Everyone wants to hit on me and I have lots of friends. I was a senior in high school. I had a lot of work to do as a pre-college student and I needed good grades for my career. I had a hard time with the course right at the beginning. I was also the captain of the women's basketball team. I earned my spot with a lot of effort and I enjoyed playing, but it took away a lot of my study time. Up until then, I had been able to balance it out, but now it was too much. I couldn't leave the team or my good reputation would fall apart. I was the perfect girl and I couldn't stop being that way. I decided to deprive myself of some hours of sleep and continue with the team, but as the weeks went by, my health suffered. One morning, I woke up after only 3 hours of sleep. I had a headache and was very tired, but I noticed my super wet pajamas as soon as I woke up. I looked and… oh no, my bed was wet too. How is that possible? I peed and I didn't even notice. I was horrified. That had never happened to me before. I quickly threw the sheets and pajamas in the washing machine and took a shower. I didn't tell anyone, not even my parents. I thought about it all day, but I decided to take it as something occasional because I was tired. I decided to try to sleep more so that it wouldn't happen again. The important thing at that moment was that no one would know. I was calm for a week, but the exams came and it happened again. I wet the bed again, I fell asleep, and I wasn't aware of what was happening. I told my mother the third time. She says she would discuss it with a friend who was a doctor. I asked her to please do the consultation as if it were for her. All this was affecting my academic level and my sports performance. As much as I wanted to, I couldn't get it out of my head. When had I become a baby? I was experiencing a terrible situation. My mother's friend said it was a stress condition. She advised me to wear a diaper panty at night and do therapy, as well as practice yoga. Where was I going to find the time to do all that? I was willing to do anything to get my grades up for medical school. I wore my diapers at night and took them off as soon as I got up. Knowing that it would probably be while I sleep, I relaxed and focused on getting on with my life and my studies. I still slept very little to get through it all. I was so tired that the morning I had my last exam, I overslept. Luckily, my mother was on vacation and noticed. She woke me up screaming and rushed me to class or I would fail. I got up quickly, put the first thing I saw in the closet and ran downstairs. I was 3 minutes late. Our teacher was pretty strict and told me that it would mean 1 point less on the exam. Furthermore, right at that moment, I realized that I hadn't taken off my diapers, but I couldn't go home or to the restroom. So I proceeded with the exam. When it was over, I felt a tremendous relief. The nightmare was finally over. I walked over to the teacher's desk to hand the exam, only thinking about going home and sleeping. I was focused on keeping my diapers out of sight, but I was also very nervous. So when I was getting there, I dropped my pen. And that's when the worst happened. When I bent down to pick it up, my pants came down quite a bit. I noticed how my classmates started to mumble. They had seen my diapers. I ran away. I couldn't stand that humiliation. In the end, my grades were worse. At school, everyone already knew my secret, and on top of that, I had totally neglected my health. Everything was lost. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. And if you want to see more Draw My Life videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode!